Hello guys, I wish to take you through the process of creating a simple human resource management system using Microsoft Access, and therefore we can start by demonstration. This is an example of a system that we shall create from scratch. Therefore, the system looks like this. The system roles, that is the human resource MIS. Once the system loads, you key in your credentials. Therefore, my credentials here, we have done. Then we key in the password. Therefore, the password is correct. And this is my dashboard. Therefore, I'm logged in as done. And for that case, I have forms and reports. For instance, now, if I open the dashboard, I have the forms, like for instance, I can capture the employment details via this form, where I can still go ahead and key in the details of an employee that way. Therefore, we can fill this, then record. Then from here, I can still capture the attendance. I can have the attendance tracker where I have the employee ID, date of issue, number of attendance, that is number of days attendance, numbers of absentees, date of absenteeism, where I can choose the date from the system. Also, on the other hand, you can have the payroll where I have the employee ID, department name, profile job, and these other feeds that you can see: basic salary, overtime, bonus, blah 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 blah. Then you can also have the employee leaves. You can capture the leaves per the policy. Like now we have the name of the policy, leave number, start date, finish date, description. You can also have the department capture where we shall be capturing the department details of the employee. Like you have seen, we have department ID, department name, head of department, etc. On the other hand, we can still produce reports on this end here. Therefore, you can just cross this, then go to reports. Now, when we are in the reports dashboard or main form, you can be in a position to produce employee details. For example, this is a report where you can print. You can also have all other reports, like now, just like you have seen. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you realize that Microsoft Access is very powerful and it can be in a position to do this. And just to have an overview, we shall have the attendance tracker, department, employees details, employee leaves, job profile, login, payroll, promotions, recruitment, scheduling, and training. Therefore, these are the tables that we shall create so that we can be in a position to produce various reports and also various forms. Therefore, the first step is to launch. You launch Microsoft Access from scratch. Then we go to our database. At this point, you give your database a name. Like for example, we shall call it our HR Pro. Then you redirect to where you want to save it. I want to save mine on desktop. Therefore, from desktop, I just go to HR Pro here, hit desktop, then hit on OK, then create. For that case, when you go to my desktop, you will get HR Pro. Then from there, we just go and create tables. Therefore, we shall start by creating the attendance tracker, where we shall have the employee. We can have the employee ID. Then we shall have, that one is text. We shall also have date of issue. Then we shall also have the number of attendance. We shall also have the number of absentees. Then description. description, then we have the date of absentees. Therefore this is date and time. We also have this one as date and time. Then we have this is a number. We should also have this as a number. Then we shall have this one as our primary key. Then save this table of hours as attendance tracker. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, to save on time, allow me to be back once I create all other tables. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, these are our tables. Therefore, we shall have this one. We shall have the attendance tracker. We shall have the department table with these fields. Then we have employees table. These are the fields of the employee tables, or this. Also, we have employee leaves. We have this as the fields. Then we can go ahead and look at the job profile. We have position ID, position name, department, and employee. Then we shall have also we can remove this one. This is a duplicate. We shall have the login. The login, we shall have the username, password inside that field. Then we shall have the payroll. Payroll will have these details as I have indicated there. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that you can download this database for free from my website. The URL or website address are just below this video, so that you can be in a position to have a comprehensive capture or a detailed way of looking at these tables. Therefore, from here, ladies and gentlemen, we go ahead and create forms. Therefore, we shall just go to this point here. We hit on form wizard. Then I want us to start with the attendance tracker. Therefore, just go to where the attendance tracker is, up here, attendance tracker. You hit, everything goes to the right hand side. Then we need it to be columnar. Therefore, next, then we can still leave this one as attendance tracker. Remember, you can name a file, that is a form and a report in the same manner, but you cannot really rename a table and a query with the same name. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is a form. We just do a bit of modification on this form so that you can be in a position to have a proper capture. Then you can just go to this attendance tracker, have a heading design. You need to have a logo for that one. Go to this one. Then right now we want this one to be our logo. Therefore, we have our logo here. This is the attendance tracker. Therefore, we just do a modification that we shall copy paste it to the others. Therefore, this is what we have as our logo. Then go to design, go to this label here, take this label, draw it. Therefore, we need to have our human resource management system. You click outside, inside, go to format, increase the font size, change the color that way. This is still small. I need to have a bigger one. Management system. Management, you can cross this that way. Then this one also we need to make it readable that way. Therefore, this is our attendance tracker. Then you can have this one, can change the color of our form. Also drag, have this one format, make it vivid, put this to 14 or something like that. Then after that, you need this one to be right aligned, design that way. Then I save that one, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, this is my form. Also, I need this form of mine to be smaller. Therefore, I just go to properties here. Then I go to form, choose form here. Then go to this pop-up. Yes, model, yes. Make them pop-up and Moodle. Then we are left with just putting the scroll, that is the operational buttons. Just put a box somewhere here, then go to design, put the buttons, go to next record, put another one that is for the previous, go previous, next, finish, make sure they are somewhere uniform, then go back, put the cross button. Those ones are enough. Cross button, cross form operations, cross, next, finish. You can have that one as our cross button somewhere here. Then you'll also need to make these ones vivid. That way you can go ahead and put some animations. Therefore we need the background here. We need it to be black. Sorry, I just want to select the buttons, buttons like that. Then hover, the color that appears when the mouse rests on that. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, that is complete. You can see now the hover is working. Therefore, this is our button. In case you need to add a new, you can use this one. Therefore, we have human resource management system attendance tracker. Therefore, this is our form, ladies and gentlemen. We go ahead, create one more. We just go to wizard. We can choose something like promotions. Go to promotions, set everything, next, promotion, finish. This is the form, ladies and gentlemen. I will still repeat the same procedure of coming up with the form. Therefore, we need a form for each and every one of these tables. Therefore, allow me to be back once I am done doing the forms. Now that I have taken you through how I will be doing it, so that we can all have. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the department form. This is what we have, but you can still go ahead and put this button somewhere else. Like now you can have all this. Then remember what we did to the other one. You can still, this is the departments form or capture. Therefore, you just go to this attendance tracker, design view, and copy this. You can just copy this and just paste it. Copy, Control C, department, paste. Therefore, our work now becomes easier. There we are. Cross that one. We go to employment in design view. That one I have at least used a different format. Therefore, just go to design. Take this one, change that to logo. Yeah. That way. Then these ones can remain here, and therefore, having created now this that is, having created the reports, the forms, I can be in a position now to link them from where I want. Like now, if you look at this table, whatever is being captured here is actually done from the, that is from the form point of view. Like now, if we just feed something here, it will automatically be stored in these tables. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we also needed to create a relationship here. Therefore, for this database of hours to work, we need to have relationship just like I have done here, where employee ID is linked to employee ID, linked to employee ID, linked to employee ID here. Department ID should be also be linked to where the department ID is. So we can just remove these ones. These ones are not part of our database. Therefore, this is our relationship, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it works. Also, this one is not part of our relationship. Those ones were just there. Therefore, this is the relationship. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can download this database for free from my website. Just look down the video. There is the description for the link. Therefore, this is what actually relationship works. Therefore, after having done the relationship that way, we save that. You can be in a position now to make sure that you can come up with your reports. Therefore, we have not created any report, and for that case, to create a report, you need to we need to go to this point here. Therefore, we just create one report. Then I can create the others of the camera. Then explain how the rings work. Therefore, I just go to create in case we are creating the reports. Then we go to report wizard. Now I want us to create, starting with the first one, attendance tracker. Therefore, we just go to send to your right hand side, next, next, next. This time round we need it as Tabira and Radescape. Next, attendance tracker can remain that way. Then finish. Therefore, this is what we have. Then just go to design view and fix the points that we feel we need to reduce. Like now this one, we can reduce this one. Then pull this one backwards so that no feeds should be hidden. Also, this one is too large. Just to reduce these ones. Then we can bring this one somewhere there and make sure everything is vivid, nothing is hidden. Therefore, we just do this, pull this back. This one should be displayed. Therefore, this is what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Then just highlight all this by dragging your mouse, go to format, put a vivid color. You can just call it this 12, then bold. Then after having done that, make sure there is nothing hidden. After having done that, just pull this down, bring the heading here, go to format, make sure that one is seen. Then we can paste our heading. Our heading is in the memory, therefore we just need to paste so that you save on time. Remember, a programmer should not get so much tired. You should actually utilize all the available features. Therefore, this is our first report, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, you just go to design view. Then you can also pull this back that way. Therefore, I can just save this. Therefore, basically, this is how you come up with a report. Now that I have created the first report, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to do the other reports of the camera so that we can be in a position to save on time. Then I will come back and explain everything as it unfolds. Now we have the other reports, like department report, where we have this one. We can just modify this a bit. Just bring this somewhere there, paste to the title. Then we need these ones to be borrowed. Format, put the color that way, save. Therefore, this is what we have as the department. We can also have the employees report that way. We also have the job profile reports where we have all these reports. And therefore, after having done that, we need to make sure that we have all forms together. All these forms should be controlled from one point so that our work becomes easier. And therefore, for that case, we need to come up with a dashboard, and therefore just go to create, then form design. This is our dashboard here. Therefore, we just save it as our dashboard. Therefore, in our dashboard, you can just insert a picture here or a photo. just go to properties, then go to, make sure here you read the form, go to picture here, choose, hit the 3 dots, go to pictures. Therefore we need to have this picture here as for our dashboard. Therefore I save, I run, you see what I have. This is what we have. Therefore in our dashboard we go ahead and we have our forms here and also our reports here, and therefore you just go to design, then you can have take a box, here, draw a box, also go again design, go to this point, draw another box here, then go to design label. So we can have a label here and have this is our forms, then go again design label, then we can also have our reports up there, then just pull this format as usual, can have it that way. Therefore this is our dashboard, ladies and gentlemen, where we shall have our forms here and our reports here. Go to design view back, then go to design here, take the button, the command button, then go to form operations, open form next. Like now I want the attendance tracker next. If I just type the word attendance, this attendance tracker, finish, that's what we have. Then I go again design, I draw, then I go to form operations, open form next. I want to have the departments. If I just go to this point here, I then type departments that way, then finish, you draw, then again design, take that button there, then go to form operations, open form again. Now this time round I want employee details next, open. For this one I want to have employees details, then finish that way. Then can also take another one. This is for showing you how I come up with the dashboard. Form operations, then open form next. We need to have a job profile next. Therefore here we are opening job profile, then finish. On the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, we can also add our reports here. Design, we go to the same button here, you draw, then this time round you go to report operations, not form operations but report operations. Then you go to preview report next, attendance tracker. Therefore this is the attendance tracker that way. Then you go again design, take the next one, department, go to report operations, preview report next, department next. Therefore preview departments, finish, go again design, then draw the next one. The next one is employee details. Therefore go to employee details next. This is employee details, then finish. We then wrap up with job profile. If we just go to job profile, preview next, job profile next. Before this is job profile, that is next, finish. Then after doing that, then we can highlight this one's format just like we have done to the others. Then this one can be 16, then arrange them accordingly. For these ones can be done the same 16. Then after doing this, you can also change the buttons. The way the button looks like back arrow, just have them. Also these ones, just go to back arrow and send them a different color. Then we can also change the on hover. When the mouse rests on it, what happens on hover? That one have that on hover, what happens that way. Therefore I save, then run this one. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you can see then attendance reports. Therefore, this is our dashboard. We still complete our dashboard. Just go right click, go to this point, form header and footer. Then you can paste our heading. We did not have our heading here, therefore we need it here. Then if we just go to this point, have this one as Arial black. Yeah, good. Then this photo of ours, go to design properties, go to zoom size mode here, choose stretch, then save. Therefore, this is how now my dashboard looks like. Human resource management system. Therefore, you see what we have here, as this is our dashboard, and therefore all our operations can be accomplished from this point. Where I click on this, I can open the tracker. When I click on this, I can be in a position to capture the attendance tracker. When I hit on job profile, I'll be in a position to have my job profile form done. And then from there, if you just go through my previous videos, you'll be in a position to see how we come up with a login screen. This one I have done. I have done the login screen from scratch, both using macro and using the VBA code. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I will not touch on how to create the user login, but I will show you how to connect this user login with the with the dashboard, so that whenever you launch the system, the dashboard, after a successful login, then you will be redirected to the dashboard. But still, you can get this one from my website. That is how to come up with the login screen. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, now allow me to show you how to connect the dashboard and the login screen, so that whenever you log in, you get a detail here you are logged in as, and then you are allowed to work on this. But before we go to that, it's also important we add the exit application button. Therefore, just go to this point here, exit application, go to application, quit application, next, then finish. Therefore, we shall have that button. Go to format, have it colored. Then we want to have a larger size of font. Therefore, let's now go to. Therefore, basically what you do, you right click, go to design view, put a text box here. This is the text box AB. Draw a text box. If we shall just draw a text box somewhere here, therefore go to design, text box, draw a text box here. Therefore this is text 13, mark that. Therefore you are logged in as that way. Then this one, you make it similar to this. Therefore just go to design, properties, then go to back style here, choose transparent. Therefore if you go back, you'll notice it is transparent. Therefore highlight this, go to format, put that color. You're logged in as, can just have this as 15 that way. Let's see what we have. Home run. You are logged in. You cannot see us. Therefore, just pull this backwards. That way. You are logged in as. Then this is text 13. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we have these two forms. Mark, we have this form. This one. This is the splash form. I will also put the address of how to come up with a splash form in Microsoft Access. You can review on that video so that you can be in a position how to I have come up with this splash form. Then this is where the code starts. This is the first that to load. Then it welcomes this one. Therefore, we start with you can just first of all, no, we don't need to cross. Therefore, you can just go to this one, then go to view code. Therefore, the code for that one, ladies and gentlemen, we have it here. That is the code for that one. And therefore, what you do, this is the most important line. The others you can just copy paste from my website. Therefore, do command open form user login. Therefore, it will open this. Therefore, you don't need to change anything there. You just need to copy paste that code the way it is. But we close this. But when we are in the login form here, this one, we need to go to OK button, then go to this and see the code. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, what you need, I took you through how to code this one. You can just have that one as reviewed, but our point of interest is this point. Our point of interest is this main form here. This is text 14. We change this one to our text box, which is text box 13. And I save that one. Then our form is called dashboard. Therefore, I change it here. Our form is called dashboard in capital. Dashboard. Therefore, those are the only two things you need to change: the text box and the main form. Then from there, we can just give a try. But before we give a try, you can just do a modification on this splash form. Just go to design, go to properties, go to picture, change the picture. That is the picture. You can have the picture that way as our picture, and therefore you can just run it and see. Therefore it will run, it will run, it will run. On reaching 100%, it will give you this one. Therefore you put done as the password. Text 13. You see now where the error is. We have this one. Let's fix this. Therefore main.text 13. Text 13. There is a problem with that. So just go to design view of this one, cross it from here, then just go to this point again. For this is table 13. This is our text 13. This one. Just save that. Go again to this point, design view, then go to hit this button, go to view code. Before we have this one as our text 13 dot text 13. Then this one is main form main. This is from dashboard. Copy this. This one we need to change this from dashboard. Then try to see. The same error here comes up from this dashboard. Therefore, make sure this name here, dashboard, is here, and this is the name of the text box. Therefore, for this case of ours here, this text box of mine here, you just go to design view, properties. It is called text 14. You can see here. And therefore, if you call it 13 and it is 14, it will not work. Therefore, this is text 14, and this is where it will be referenced. Then we have that code. Therefore, just go to launching this and see what happens. Therefore, human management system roles. Then it brings this one. You just type down. Then you see automatically if that one is correct, then this one will be done. Therefore, on hitting on OK, if I hit on OK, you'll get that you are logged in as done. Then you can be in a position now to operate the system. But in case the credentials are wrong, you will not be allowed to log in. You see now, you'll get verified details, enter in the values of null. If example I key in wrong here and wrong password, you see now I cannot be allowed to log in. It will indicate that you are trying to log in, but you cannot be in a position to log in. Therefore, I can just cancel this. Cross database. Would you want to cross? Therefore, my database will be crossed. Then I can just launch it from this point. That way. Therefore, when I go to my dashboard here, this is what I have. You see now I'm not logged in. Therefore, you cannot get that one as that you cannot get the username. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you can come up with a human resource management system using Microsoft Access, where you can be in a position to track payroll, promotions, recruitment, and also training done to the employees, employee leaves, employee details, departments they belong to, etc. And therefore, remember to download this one from my website. Also, we have referenced to splash form. We also reference to user login screen, this one. Therefore, you can also try to go through my old videos or my previous videos on how to accomplish the two tasks, so that you can be in a position to come up with a complete human resource management system as we have done. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also remember to share my videos with your friends. Thank you very much. See you in my next session.